What's good, people? Your boy Tawan, Lifestyles Defined.
I'm Ramon.
And this is the head-to-head, or head-to-foot GS4 HTC One comparison.
100 bricks on them, 100 blocks. I got 100 drops, stuck 100 cops.
HTC One. What do you think?
I love it, man. I think the experience is as good as it gets on an Android device. I strategically phrased that.
Strategy says. I mean, I think the SG4, GS4, it's everything to the wall. It's what, I mean, anyone looking for features,
that's where you go.
That's it. There, it is the feature-filled device of America today.
I agree. Let's start at the design. We got aluminum versus plastic.
Polycarbonate, sir.
Is that not a type of plastic, sir?
But it's a flashy plastic.
We have aluminum versus Legos. Where you at? You still prefer the design? I've
never been partial to Galaxy S designs.
Okay.
I'm not sold on all plastic devices. I have to go with the HTC One on design, only because it's just a more solid build.
Right. I went with HTC, but I'm going to say, depending on who you are, the Galaxy design may be better because of the removable back. Absolutely. Which in turn now you get access to the battery, and
expandable memory.
Mm-hmm. But I do love the design of the HTC One. I think it's a toss-up. It's one of those things where it depends on what you need. So,
What are you going to do?
Display.
Oh. Well, I'm going to have to go with the GS4. It just gives you, it's a better screen, particularly for videos. It gives you, even though it's very close, I think the LED screen, or I should say AMOLED screen, mm-hmm. It gave you such a more vibrant picture. The colors were not stale. Mm-hmm. They popped.
Right.
The HTC One, to me, I never went with the WVGA thing.
It's not WVGA.
Yeah, it's some new thing. It's WV.
It's spec for spec. It's got the Galaxy Beat.
I beg to differ. I go with the GS4 screen.
That higher pixel density, though, you do notice it.
441. I mean, a higher pixel density, you shouldn't notice it.
You kind of do. Like, when we were reading text on them, the HTC One does look. It does look crisper.
I don't know. I mean, when I actually looked at it, and I actually went to a lot of reviews, and they said that particularly the text read, you didn't get that jaggedy along the text as you did with the HTC One.
Nah, they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
We're gonna have to troll their.
So here's why I hate when people do this. If a phone has a higher pixel density, mm-hmm. the same resolution but a smaller screen. So understand. I know you understand how resolution works because we got a nice 4K video coming up.
Oh yeah.
So it has the same resolution as the Galaxy.
The one.
Right. They're the same resolution screen.
Right.
The HTC One has a higher pixel density, and it's a smaller screen.
What's the pixel density on the HTC?
468.
468. Okay.
Right.
441.
So it's a higher pixel density, and so it's like, why would somebody say, "Oh, it looked jaggy"?
Well, one of the
It's
issues,
kinda like,
I
what?
believe it had something to do with this particular AMOLED display versus what HTC was using with their display and how it rendered the pixels in a picture. I mean, you know what? Honestly, apples and oranges, because at the end of the day, really and truly, do you post pictures of letters on Facebook? I know I don't.
No. But I read a lot. I do read a lot.
Right, but at the end of the day, can you see those letters? Can you honestly read the letters and say, okay, I know what I just read? You go to a website and I can see this website and it looks good.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
You know what? Spec for spec, I would be a fool to start comparing how well his I looks to my J.
What I will say is, I think the HTC one gives a better out the box experience in terms of to the eye. But because AMOLED screens have a tendency of over accentuating colors.
Yes, it does. I agree.
And it looks, if you're not a photographer or somebody that's in tune to this, you'll just be like, oh,
yeah,
yo, that's crazy. But people who know their colors see it and they're like, do something about that.
Right.
And there's settings to do something about that on the I like that. Mm-hmm. There's like 4 settings, right? Like a neutral. It's like the TVs.
It's red, blue, green, saturation setting, something to that.
That's dope. I like how they
toggle, touch up. Do what you want to do with the display.
So no clear winner.
Yeah.
Here's a test for you. I got a test for you.
Okay.
I've been running my phones on full brightness. Try it.
I mean,
it's like stunning every time you turn it on. You're like,
yeah,
damn this. Even the Lumia. The Lumia looks wild.
Like, my Lumia is on auto.
Yeah, put it on bright.
I'll do that. I think I really, but I have a screen protector, so it's kind of like
it's nice to look at. Yeah.
And we're gonna move on. But one thing that you do notice that's a difference in screen is the whites. Now this is definitely very important. The whites on the HTC One are more whiter than the whites on the.
Right.
Now that is a drawback of AMOLED displays.
Yeah.
It's more of a natural white than a white. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't want white on your Galaxy anyway. Wow. Because on AMOLED screens, any pixel that's lit takes energy. It takes power.
Right.
So that's why on Windows phones, it's nice to have
the
layout with the black.
Right.
Because if it's black, it's not lit.
Right. But I mean, only when reading text. This is really it's more specific to text. Personally, for me, I need the whitest of white because it allows for the lettering to pop out more.
Okay.
For me, because I wear glasses. Dim light, I'm not going to be able to see a background that's not as white as it could be, but the text begins to blur to me. Again, when you wear glasses, that happens.
Okay.
I'm blind. I'm sorry.